This is one we've touched on before, and you've actually asked me about it. How do you stay excited about your business?
Oh yes, I have asked you about that, haven't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's very difficult. It's a mindset. First of all, you've got to be. Well, I say you've got to be. It helps if you are really interested in the type of business that you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So if you've found something that you're interested in, it's much easier to stay excited about it. So be careful before you set up in business that it's not something that actually bores you to death. I mean, you can't say the property business is particularly exciting, but if you look at it from a creative point of view, buying a property, refurbishing it, designing it, putting somebody into a home that was better than they've had before, that's the creative side of it. So that is actually exciting. So when you take it further, getting involved in development, like for instance here, you can see a whole plan where I'm going to make that better. I'm going to make all these shops better. I'm going to get rid of the dereliction over there. That is exciting. It's tough as nails along the way because there's times when nothing's happening. So what you have to do is make sure you overcome that in-between bit where nothing happens. So you've got to keep motivated, you've got to keep pushing if nothing happens. And then when it does happen, the excitement goes through the roof. And then you get a result. And then you've got to further develop each individual thing, like so we've done in the shop. We've added new businesses in. We've got people coming in with different bits and pieces. We're researching things. So you've got to keep that excitement going.
Do you advocate jumping on, going sideways a little bit? Like for me, this is what I do. But then on the odd occasion, I've gone, oh, I'll have to do that, and I do that.
You've got to find
that's kept me excited because, you know, selling haberdashery. But then I've done that little sideline of, oh, I'll sell that, because that's exciting me.
But it's been vintage related, hasn't it?
Oh, it's always been vintage related, but it's something which, you know, if you're going to be a purist and just do that one track thing,
you've got to continuously find new angles.
Yeah, and take opportunities sometimes.
Take opportunities. So, for instance, with the property, once the domestic market had gone too expensive, then I decided to buy shops, which gave me a whole different thing to learn about. Trying to make it successful, trying to make those businesses in the shop successful. So it's a whole different mindset.
Yeah.
And you can keep adding in different bits and pieces. You can then buy and sell property. You can develop property. You can put businesses into shops. You've got to keep that.
I think you've got to not be scared of taking opportunities.
Taking the chances,
Especially if you're hand making things or doing crafts or you're building things. Sometimes an opportunity will sidetrack you and you go, oh, that isn't what I normally do.
Yeah.
But you don't know until you've tried something.
You've tried it, So try and keep yourself motivated. Try and keep yourself excited. I mean, it does help mixing with other people who are in a similar trade, because you can swap ideas, you can swap techniques. So make sure you mix in with the right type of people, which is always very important. Get rid of the negative ones.
See, I don't see those as oppositions.
No,
I really don't.
No.
I connect with other people on Instagram and Facebook and online mostly. I connect with other people who do exactly the same as me.
Yeah, exactly.
And I see it as a helping opportunity, because they'll come to me and ask something which they're stuck about. I'm not bothered what they sell. And I'll go to them and go, oh, what's your ideas on this?
So if
you can't see them as enemies.
If you get enough people around you, they will push you up.
Well, that's happened because somebody else who's down south, and she's a lovely lady, she does exactly the same as me, but she's brought business my way.
Exactly.
Because somebody's come to her looking for something, she hasn't got it, but who comes to mind? Me. And I've sold things via her customers. To her customers, she's given me her customers. And I'll do the same. If I haven't got it, I'll recommend her.
So you get your positives around you. Surround yourself with positive people, and they will gradually lift you up as you will lift them. And it works in it's a simple fact.
Yeah.
So, stay excited.